I can't believe I haven't used this whole time we're talking about demons.
What do I do, Lord? Destroy the child. Corrupt them all. This is their plan, people. These are demons.
Alex Jones, he knew it. Alex Jones knew it, man. He was saying,
he's been
warning
right
us
about everything.
Yeah, he was right. I still believe that they're in Antarctica and they're like doing all this stuff. Like, and I'm telling you, there's demons up there. There's Nephilim up there. Their giants are up there. Whatever it's going on, I'm telling you, Antarctica, it's happening, man.
It's kind of wild. Did you know that NASA went to one of the pyramids in Mexico? I forgot which one. I think it was like Chichen Itza or something. And they put up an entire enclosure over the entire pyramid while they were in there doing experiments for I don't know how long. I think it was like 2 months or something like that. NASA. What is NASA doing experimenting with pyramids in Mexico?
No way, dude.
Hey, I'll pull it up.
Bro, do you know that like Antarctica hasn't even been like they say that they couldn't even get to like the end of Antarctica. Like they don't even know like I guess like the instruments, like the planes and stuff, like I hear like they can't even go to the end of Antarctica. Like they can't like make a whole circumference if you still believe the world is round.
Oh boy.
Dude, I get so much of this flat earth stuff. It's so fun.
I Googled it, by the way. Just Google NASA Pyramid Mexico. Start reading. Not you, Dennis. NASA listeners.
Pyramid.
But pull a tab open for yourself, and when you have some time, read it. We won't go through it right now.
NASA Pyramid what?
Mexico.
Yeah, we won't go through it now because it's late. I gotta get to bed. But
yeah, man. I don't know, man. I get some of the flat Earth stuff too. Like people keep sending me stuff, you know.
Yeah,
and like, I don't know, man.
Let me just say this.
I will. The question I asked you was very fitting. About, and if anybody knows, and if you're still listening, because I'm pretty sure everybody just clicked off because we're talking about flat Earth. Okay, I don't know. I'm not a flat earther. I don't know where Dennis stands on it. Okay, here's a question: if the sun is shining in space, why is it that it's dark? Yes. I don't get. Maybe somebody could tell me. I just thought about that because I just saw a video from I think it was Hubble or something from super far out there, and it's a video of just the Earth spinning for like 24 hours. It was like a live stream or something like that. I'm like, oh, that's
that
cool.
Doesn't exist, Ben.
I'm like, why is it dark?
Do you know that there's actually no picture of the Earth? We don't have one picture of the whole Earth. The picture of the Earth that we have is put together in pieces.
Mean?
There is no picture of the Earth. We don't have one. No. That's not a real picture of the Earth. It's photoshopped together, pieces of the Earth. Yeah,
but they have live video.
It's not. It's all made up. Everything that you're seeing about the Earth is not.
How do you know this? How do you know this?
Oh, I've read this years ago.
Okay, but Dennis, you know how we were talking about how like we can't really tell what's real or not anymore.
Right, how do you just answer this though? Why? Okay, two things I want to say. I'm not saying.
Oh my God! I can't believe we're having this debate right now.
I'm not saying that.
It's okay.
Listen, why in the Bible does it say firmament? Nowhere in the Bible does it talk about a globe or a round ball or anything like that. Why does it say firmament?
Okay, hold on.
Okay, that's the first question. The second thing is this: if the devil can deceive, where'd you go?
Me?
Yeah, you went black. Dang it! See?
No.
Yeah, you went black. Can you
still hear me?
Yeah, I can still hear you. Yeah. This is totally like the devil doing this because he knows we're on track right now.
You can still hear that?
Yeah.
You can still hear that?
Yeah. Oh my goodness, this is so good.
What do I do, Lord? Destroy the child. Corrupt them all. This is their plan, people. These are demons.
They don't want us to know, bro.
Dude, I gotta get this out. Wouldn't this be the greatest deception though? Wouldn't it be like the biggest deception of all time? If the enemy can get us all to believe that the earth is round and that like think about that, like that.
But why?
That thing.
Why does that matter? Why would Satan be sitting there like we just talked about? The guy's got millennia of experience, actually eons of experience, right? And his strategy is let's make them think it's round.
because
Like,
because if the world was flat, okay, it would prove the Bible right.
yeah,
Okay.
but so would everything else.
And then it would be like the focus would be on this Earth. When you think about the round planet, right, and then other planets, and I can still hear you, but I just can't see you. No, I can see you. Imaging Edge webcam. Are you restarting it?
I am.
Something's
But
going on.
keep
So
talking.
like, this is awesome. So like, if you think about like how they say, oh, there's universes and galaxies, and there's they're billions of miles away. Like, who the f like knows how far away they are? Like, come on, man. Like when they say like it pains me, dude. When they say like, oh, the world is like 10 billion years old. Why isn't it 8 billion years old or 12 billion years old? Why is it 10 billion?
Oh, yeah, we know that. We know that that's
all
all
this
like a
BS. Like,
guess.
but like, well, no, because they're like, oh, well, then why is it billions? Why isn't it 100 million? Why isn't it 300 million? Why is it billions? Like, I think the devil wants to make us believe like we are insignificant, like that.
Yes, I agree with that.
That there is other life, that there's other stuff, like that God is like, there is no
We're
God that's
unique.
paying attention, right? That this is it makes way for the Big Bang, right? It makes way for like aliens, like from other planets, like maybe even creating us or whatever, or like like
That's true.
It confuses us so much, and it when you ask yourself, what are we here for? What's the purpose of life, bro? We were born, we were created to worship God and to have dominion over this earth. Like, those are the things that we were created to do. Like, it doesn't talk about anything else. We have gotten ourselves into this like whole, world that like we should never even have been in, man. Like, we've destroyed this planet. We've destroyed our lives. Like, our hopes and dreams. People work their whole lives so they can retire at 65. What the freak is like going on in this world, right?
Watch your profanity.
I'm trying really hard. But like, cause this gets me so upset, because I think about like our parents and all these people that have worked so hard for what? Like, our whole lives, like we were supposed to like have dominion on this earth. Like, we were supposed to like have all this stress in our lives and all this, like, we got to save up and make all this money and like have a white picket fence and all this American dream bullshit. Like, come on, dude. Like, all this stuff is just false. Like,
right.
And this is why I think like he tricked us from the beginning, like his deception started from day one, from Eve. He started from then, and he didn't let up. It just kept going and going and going. Like, he didn't, like, there was no time in this, in the last 6,000 years where he was like, oh, let me just like take a break. Let me just, let him, whatever. I'm just going to let off. No, he kept pushing. He kept deceiving, right? He wants to take people away from the glory of God, like from experiencing God. He wants to kill, right? I really believe that that's very possible. Like, why is it so hard for us to believe like that we have been deceived in that? Just because we see pictures? What do you know? How can you prove that the earth is round?
Okay,
dude?
hold on. Hold on. Bro, every freaking time we're like getting into something juicy, this happens. Like, I don't know if people probably haven't been watching us long enough,
Right.
or there's probably a lot of like really new people, but it's if you were with us from the beginning of this stupid podcast, like when we started, you would find this funny how often
Right.
we're about to like get into some crazy stuff and everything just like dies.
Yep.
It's comical at this point. Yeah, my thing's not going to turn back on. My camera's not going to turn back
Man,
on.
that's crazy. All right. Well,
I know.
we'll have to end the session.
But
Can you at least end the session and save it?
yeah, I can end it.
Cool.
Okay. So I heard your rant. Okay, and the only reason at this point in my life I have any hesitation about believing that the earth is round is because the only people that are promoting, or the only people that we get our information about the earth and its shape from, is NASA.
NASA, yeah.
And NASA is just another government entity, and I don't believe anything that the government tells us. I think the government is just like a propaganda tool.
Totally.
For the global elites, and that's all governments, not just the American government. I think all governments are just propaganda tools to control their masses.
Yep.
And then any institution of the government, whether it's the Federal Reserve, whether it's NASA, whatever, doesn't matter. What's the other one for health? Not NWO. What's the other one?
The WHO.
CDC.
Oh, okay, yeah.
Like that's here, right?
Yeah.
So I don't believe anything that come out of any of these places, right? Take this, it's for your health, no transmission. Lies. Here's this paper. It's going to be worth $1 worth of gold at the bank. Lies.
Yeah.
Hey, here's our planet. It's blah, blah, blah billions of years. Why would I believe you?
No.
Like the only reason I don't believe or I am doubtful is because of the source, and the source is not credible to me. If there was an asteroid hurtling to Earth right now, okay. Oh, what a coinkerdinker. They say that there's an asteroid called Apophis. It's supposed to come within, I think, 100 miles of the Earth or something like that, or within Earth's gravitational pull. In 2029, in April 2029. If that's true, do you think NASA, like if there was an asteroid coming to impact the Earth, do you think NASA would tell people?
Hell no, man.
You think no? Why? Because they're a propaganda machine.
Right.
They are just in place to control their masses.
That's right.
Okay, and because they're the source of all the information about the shape, it's hard for me to fully believe it.
Yeah, that's a great point.
But at the same time, the flat Earth stuff, I don't know.
But how do you justify the firmament?
We don't even know what firmament is.
What do you mean? Yeah, we do.
Define it. It's firmament.
It's a flat piece of land with a dome around it.
Okay, hold on. Firmament. The heavens or the sky, especially when regarded as a tangible thing.
Bro, you're gonna believe
thunders shake the firmament.
You're gonna believe that.
I'm just saying that's the definition of a firmament.
Yeah, and then underneath that it says a sphere or world viewed as a collection of people, stars, and oh no, that doesn't make sense. Expanse, an expanse. So the God said, "Let there be rakai." That is an expanse. Scriptures translate firmament in the midst of waters. Let them divide the waters from the water. I mean, that's another thing too. Like waters from the water, like to divide the waters from the water. Like what? There's like water underneath us. This
is a pretty badass theory. So some people believe that the Earth was surrounded by, and this would be what your firmament is, by some sort of either ice or water barrier. Mm-hmm. Okay. So the Earth was like encompassed in a barrier of water or ice. And what that would do is it would insulate the world from all these damaging rays from the sunlight, okay, which we know cause cancer, mutations, et cetera, et cetera, et cetera. A bunch of stuff can happen from excess sunlight, right? And from the dangerous rays. But there's obviously also good rays. And what else that firmament would do, or that sphere around the Earth, it would create a hyperbaric environment. Do you know what that is? It's like a pressurized environment that people who are like athletes or celebrities or people who can afford it, they'll get hyperbaric chambers. Right. Bro, like LeBron James, these other guys, they'll recover in hyperbaric chambers because pressurized oxygen helps cellular recovery happen way more. So you don't have damaging rays from the sun, and you have a hyperbaric environment on the world or on the globe for arguably up until the time of Noah. And it says that, I think it says that like, shoot, I can't remember the verse right now because it's late, but an idea is that when God flooded the earth at the time of Noah, he popped the firmament, and that's where the water came from. That flooded the earth. Okay. And that's also why after he popped it, no more hyperbaric chamber, no more filtration of the sun. People only lived 120 years from that point on. The reason they lived so long and the reason they got so big was because they grew up in a hyperbaric environment with no sun rays, which mutates the cells and all that.
This, dude.
How badass is that?
Dude, I never heard
How
this.
cool is that?
I want to read more about this.
Here's another thing. Lizards, snakes, turtles, they never stop growing. Okay? They'll grow indefinitely. So take a hyperbaric environment with no damaging sun rays, where we live 900 years. Dinosaurs are big-ass lizards. They just didn't die. They just grew up in hyperbaric environment. There's studies where they grew tomato plants in a hyperbaric chamber. The cherry tomato plant, I think, grew to like 40 feet and produced 10,000 cherry tomatoes, which were softball size.
Wow. Dude,
yeah, that's the beauty.
Okay, I got to read more about this. You got to send me some
You want to hear? Okay. I mean, shoot, man, I wish my camera was working. It's a bummer that it died.
We got to talk about this again.
Okay. If you want to hear more about this, there's a great guy. Well, I don't want to say the guy is great. His work is great. Some of it's been disproven, not all of it. Great information, stimulating to the brain. His name is Kent Hovind. Okay, Kent Hovind. He goes by, I think, Dr. Dino or something like that. The guy got pinched maybe a decade and a half ago. He went to prison for a while for tax evasion because he was one of those guys that was like not paying his taxes because his money is God's, is the Lord's.
Hey, that doesn't bother me.
and there might be some like spousal abuse stuff in there somewhere. I'm not exactly sure about that because like I fell off the train when he went to prison because like he stopped putting stuff out and then I moved on, you know. Man, his stuff is so good. I'm gonna start posting some of it.
I know that I've seen this guy.
Kent Hovind.
Yeah.
Can you spell Hovind?
Yeah. Hovind. Yeah.
Okay. If you're into any of this stuff,
I've seen this
like
guy. This guy was
creation, evolution, dinosaurs, firmament, like any of this stuff. Look up Kent Hovind's stuff.
Yeah.
I would say his older stuff. I don't know about his newer stuff. I haven't looked into it.
Yeah, I've seen this guy.
Man, as a kid, my parents bought me like a 10-volume cassette series with this guy, bro. It literally, I'm not even kidding. I think because of those videos when I was a kid, I went into high school and like college especially with like a doubt about everything you're telling me about like evolution and about Big Bang and all that stuff. Everybody else was swallowing it whole. And I'm like, I don't know. I've heard other theories. You know what I mean?
Wow. I love that.
Yeah.
I love that. Yeah.
Man, I'll post some of his stuff.
Over financial commitments, his third wife, dang. Well, yeah, he probably like his wives keep leaving him. He's probably like his theories are so crazy that they're just like, dude, you're insane. But he's probably spot on. But hey, man, you know, the guys that have like these like crazy like personal lives, man, sometimes they're on this stuff, man.
What do I do, Lord? Destroy the child, corrupt them all. This is their plan, people. These are demons.
Is this guy still alive?
Who? Kent Hovind?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I've seen some stuff on him. Like I know, I'm looking at his face right now. Like I'm like, oh, dude.
Okay, and here's the thing, man. I don't know what he did. I don't know if he beat his wife. He's on his third one right now. Tax evasion, all that stuff. Here's the thing: baby with bathwater, right?
Yeah.
You can take good and leave bad.
For sure.
You could take something good and wise and truthful from a bad messenger. And I'm not saying the guy's bad. We're all sinners. We all need forgiveness. We all screw up, right? But just because it's coming from his lips doesn't mean we could ignore it automatically.
I agree.
So just discern. Use discernment. Be wise.